Lasermate, eject, operation, channel intro.
Hello, fellow YouTubers. LavyWC Stop Motioner here. And I thought Hasbro's last Fan Friday was pretty bad. This is even worse. Last Fan Friday revealed 4 figures. But at least they spent the whole time talking about figures. And at least 3 of those figures were ones I was interested in. This event, they revealed 3 figures, only 1 that I was interested in. And then they spent the rest of the time talking about the movie being in theaters again, and they talked about like mobile app games that I don't even play. So a lot of people were getting pretty toxic in the chat. I may have said some things. I'm not proud, but I wasn't happy. I was really quite annoyed because this was like 56 minutes of my time, and it was kind of like I was being held prisoner. I was wanting to leave because it wasn't interesting, but I also didn't want to leave because I was like, okay, what if they do show figures again? So this event was all in all kind of a bust. And maybe that's being picky, but this is a Hasbro event. Hasbro makes toys. I want to see toys. Just 3 figures, and they showed off the Shattered Glass figures that I can't even afford. So that just kind of tormented me more than anything. But either way, I'll try to keep this positive. Emphasis on try. Don't think I can. Not completely, anyway. So here we got the sweep. I have 0 interest in this. This is taking up the spot of someone else. Already I'm feeling it being positive. But it's just a re-release of Scourge. Now, yes, I mean, that'll be nice to people who missed out on Scourge. And I imagine there were a lot of people. So really, this just doesn't do anything for me. But, you know, maybe it will for some people. Okay, I just want to cover all the sweep images. Or both of them. Okay, now we have the Coronation Starscream, and this is just a re-release of the Earthrise Starscream with these attachments, and he has articulated hands. Maybe this will be nice people who missed out on the Earthrise Starscream, but I'm kind of annoyed that they said that this is like their favorite reveal. It's kind of funny that this is their favorite reveal, and, you know, it was the one that people might be less likely to buy, and it's the most expensive one. I'm sorry, I saw that as fake excitement. But anyway, he's got his attachments, and he comes with the throne. Definitely not worth $50. But, you know, if you like this, that's fine. To each their own. Okay, now we come to the one figure that made this 56 wasted minutes of my life somewhat worth it. We have Deluxe Perceptor. He looks awesome. I have no complaints about this guy. He looks great. He looks to be a fairly sized deluxe. He is a triple changer. I'm okay with that, though. I have no complaints about this guy. This guy looks great. Hopefully I can get him. This guy I'm excited for. That was definitely saving the best for last. And there were no images of him before this, so that's pretty nice. So, that's cool. That's something positive, at least. Then we got this chess set. So basically, Optimus is the king, Elita 1 is a queen, Ultra Magnus and Grimlock are both bishops, Hot Rod and Springer are both knights, Ironhide and Ratchet are both rooks, then RC, Blue Streak, Bumblebee, Jazz, Prowl, Sideswipe, Sunstreaker, and Wheeljack are all pawns. My main guy, Wheeljack, deserves better than that. Then Decepticons, Megatron is a king and Starscream is a queen. Okay, I really like that. Skywarp and Thundercracker are both bishops. Shockwave and Soundwave are both knights. Astrotrain and Blitzwing are rooks. Then Brawl, Frenzy, Laserbeak, Ravage, Rumble, Scrapper, Shrapnel, and Thrust are all pawns in Megatron's great scheme. But this set, it's cool. I do think it's cool. It's stupid, but it's cool. And it's cool, it's stupid in a good way. But it's overpriced. It's way too much. But fairly well detailed figures. We don't get to see all of them just yet. So I won't be getting that, but it is kind of cool. Then they talk about the collaboration with these apps. I don't care about that, so I'm not even going to cover it. I don't play these app games. Now we have some Target listings. I'm not fully sure what these are, but we got 2 Soundwaves listed, a Starscream, a Skybite, a Galvatron, and 2 Optimus Primes. I don't know what that could be. There's the Mobile Legends thing. Now, I will say the ad for this game was one of the other things that made this feel a little bit more worth my time. The problem is, I know it's an ad that's really cool advertising a mediocre game. That's how it always goes with apps. They have these amazing apps, just groundbreaking graphics, just really dramatic. And it's a very simple and just not super epic and dramatic game. So, yeah, that's the Fan Friday. So now I'm going to get to the news that came before the Fan Friday that is actually good news. Transformers Legacy. This is something that Hasbro's needed to do for a long time. Just a line that for once tries to have something for everybody. First off, we have a Leader Dragon Megatron from Beast Wars. Now, for what I've seen, the original actually looked like it was a pretty cool figure. But if we're getting a new one, I want to see what they can do. Armada Starscream, as I said, I'm not really a fan of Armada, but this will be great for Armada fans since Starscream is considered to be a standout character. I think a re-release of the core Soundwave is what they're doing. Energon Monster, I don't really know what that is. Then they also have a Bulkhead, and a lot of people think this is the Prime version, myself included. It could be the animated version, but if it is a Prime Bulkhead, it's kind of poor timing, because I just got the first edition, and I honestly don't think anything can beat that. That figure is like almost perfect. It's almost a decade old. Now, if they just re-release that, that would be awesome, because every collector needs that figure. It's amazing. We're getting Tarantulas. Finally, Tarantulas. My favorite Predacon, who was unfortunately left out of Kingdom. So I'm really looking forward to see what they do with him. We're getting a Skids, the G1 character, probably one of the most forgettable characters, but it's a cool design. Dragstrip, pretty cool. An 86, SS86 Ratchet and SS86 Rumble. So I guess we're getting a core Ratchet. Really hope we're getting a core Wheeljack. We really need one. We got a Kickback, then Studio Series, core class versions of the movie versions of Laserbeak and Wheelie. Now this is pretty cool. I say TF7, so does this mean Wheelie's going to be in Rise of Beast? I hope not, but it might. We're getting a Blaster. That'll be really cool. I'd love to get a Blaster. Then Ravage, who's going to be another core class. They probably could stand to improve on the Siege one. I don't know if I get it. I mean, this one's decent enough, but they definitely could improve on it. Then Inferno, it could be a re-release of the Kingdom one, but I really hope it's the Fire Ant Inferno. He may not be Voyager size, but I'll take him. Like no matter how they do it. I mean, obviously, if they went like $100 for him, that's a bit much, but then we got an RC. Not completely sure what this one is. We just got a G1 RC. in the Earthrise one, and unless they're wanting to try and perfect on that figure, which there definitely is room for improvement, that's kind of an understatement, but it would be awesome if it was the Prime version. Although again, the official first edition that was released back in 2011 and the Robots in Disguise version that was released back in 2012 are both great figures. RC definitely could be improved on, but I don't know if I would get a new one because the first edition and the RID one both are awesome figures. Okay, so I covered the Fan Friday, which was not all that great except for Perceptor in that one trailer. But then I covered this Legacy line. This is going to be awesome. I can't wait. I understand why this wasn't released yet, though, because it wasn't revealed yet. It's supposed to be next year, so I give them some slack for that. But either way, that's my reveals. I know it started out negative, but I tried to be positive about it. Let's see if we can't be more positive tomorrow when I review this guy, who I just managed to find today. Very excited to have him. So, that's my coverage for the Fan Friday. I hope you enjoyed this video more than I enjoyed the event. And if you like this video, please be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and God bless.